So, greetings and salutation. When it comes to Halloween, or other holidays in general, there's always the idea of marketing when it comes to, say product placements and all that stuff, especially for October, which is, of course, Halloween. So there's always going to be moments, especially, say, the 70s, 80s, 90s, there's always going to be commercials that are, look back, that we go and say, yeah, Halloween. So we're going to look back at some of the top 5, great commercials from, the past decades, say, the 70s, 80s, and the 90s. So let's look at number 5, which was Retro Orange Shasta, which is, I kind of like the idea of this, in which Frankenstein's, Frankenstein?
You're putting me on.
No, it's pronounced Frankenstein.
Do you also say Froderick?
No.
Comes out and says, Frank or Adam, please go get me something for me to drink. And I thought this one had a bit of charm to it. It was fairly entertaining.
Evening, Igor.
If you want a better orange soda, made with more natural orange flavor than ever before, try Shasta. It's got the bright color, the sweet smell, and the great taste of oranges. Shasta, it's the orange soda that can make anybody happy.
Kind of dug it, because, it's trying to, say, the classic Universal monsters, because I grew up with those movies. I mean, yes, I grew up in the 90s, but my dad and, they would always, we'd always watch them. They'd come out on, they would be on VHS tapes, or they would be on TV, I'd watch them. I'd rent them from the library. But yeah, I thought this was pretty good. It was very entertaining. So, number 4 was Halloween. It was a Halloween Pepsi commercial with Frankenstein, in which he is, all the children, the kids in the commercial are just going to say, "It's Frankenstein, run!" And he's just going to try to go ahead this average day, walking briskly on the night, because he's got the snacks. But I'll be honest, I do love the ending of it, where Dracula goes he just opens it and goes what, no dip?
What? No dip? For a really great Halloween, pick up tons of Pepsi and Doritos.
And all that. It's a fairly good one. I kind of like it. It's fairly entertaining. But, this is say, classic, almost universal monster. I think it's an advertisement for, just Doritos, Pepsi, snack foods, and all that. It's a good one.
More Wolfbane. More effective than Wolfbane, Count. Indeed.
So number 3 was Pepsi Doritos. In this one, this was say almost say Frankenstein is going to say, hey, you buddy, if you win this, it's a almost lottery, but it's not really a lottery. But it's kind of funny, say, it's a classic, you say, if you get this, you should be able to win everything, and
They went to Cancun. We went to your brothers in Poughkeepsie.
This Halloween, find monster game pieces in Pepsi products and Doritos brand tortilla chips. The right match can win you thousands of prizes, up to $1 million.
Your hands in the sink. The bad ingredients.
Look for specially marked packages. It could change your life for good.
You'll never take out the garbage.
Play Pepsi Doritos Monster Match for monster money.
Frank!
And it's got the nagging wife in the background and all that, but it's kind of classic, commercials and all that. Here you guys say, "Oh, I won, and all that. It's, I don't know. I really like that. I like how you guys say, "Oh, I got my winnings," and then he just walks out and goes and all that. It's, classics, I guess. Number 2 was McDonald's Halloween, in which it's talking about all say, hey, if you get, McDonald's commercials and all that, it's not like the usual McDonald's commercials that I remember, say, hey, you can get a chicken McNuggets, and then the chicken McNuggets were toys that were, looking like specific Halloween monsters and all that.
Ever hear of a gift certificate that turns into a soft drink? Oh, it can happen this Halloween. When you give out McDonald's Halloween gift certificates, kids take them to McDonald's and they get a McDonald's soft drink. Oh, what's that? A book of 20 Halloween gift certificates costs only $1. And can turn into 20 regular soft drinks. It must be the magic of Halloween.
Nobody can do it like McDonald's can.
Nobody.
But this one is say, hey, it's a monk to say, hey, if you buy this, you can get this, you can get that. And it's, it's got that Halloween vibes to it, say, a talking jack-o'-lantern. It's kind of like that Halloween vibes that, you remember growing up. You'd sit back, watch those commercials, sometimes on the spooky October season, and then you'd think, say, yeah, I think I remember this. I remember the vibes. You remember all those little, the emotions that you'd think when you watch them, say, Halloween Town. And then suddenly, say, a commercial for Halloween Reese's or something like that would appear. But, number one, this one's interesting because it's one for more, kind of more adults. But it's Elvira's Coors ad. And if you don't know who Elvira is the Queen of Darkness. And but not darkness as say, ooh, spooky, scary, and all that. But more spooky and Elvira, one thing that she is always known for is say, sort of say, she would talk about a film and always say, sometimes they'd be cheesy, sometimes they'd be a bit spooky, sometimes they would always have a little thing about it, and then she'd always have a little bit of commentary on it.
Oh! Well, I never.
Yeah, and you never will with them soup cans on your head.
Listen, young lady, I don't know who you are or where you came from, but you most certainly don't fit in this town. Why, you don't even fit in that dress.
Listen, sister, if I want your opinion, I'll beat it out of you.
It's always a bit fun because, Elvira, she's a fun character. She had even at one time appeared on Scooby-Doo. And, yeah, I mean, being a big celebrity character like Elvira.
The weirdest things happen to me, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. I mean, here I am stocking up for Halloween. I got my steaks, got my ribs. Then when I ask the stock boy where the Coors Light is stacked, he points me to the Coors and Coors Light Halloween display, and I'm on it. Whoa, it's like deja vu. Whoa, it's like deja vu. Look for it where you buy beer. I shop here because they slash prices. There goes another one. Happy Halloween, darling.
Who's been around for a long time. That's really cool that she got one for, talking about Coors. But then again, I'm thinking about it though. I wasn't really be expecting, say, a Coors Light, Coors commercial for Halloween. But it kind of works because, you got the character. So, honestly, it's a pretty good one. It's an oldie, but it's a goodie. What is your favorite Halloween commercial? You have one, or is there say ones that just pop out in that little membrane of yours they made when suddenly you think about it, guys, say, boogity boogity boo, remember nostalgia and all that? But I'll see you next time. See you later.